Hi everybody, it is September, it is the launch of the new Rowan season, and there are 13 new books this season. 13, I mean that is huge, and I have been through every single one of them with a fine tooth comb. One of my absolute favourites this season is this, Mode, and this is Mode Collection 9. Can't quite believe there's been 9 of these already, and honestly this collection is stunning. Amy and I and Lucy have actually been through it this morning. There's quite a lot in here you'd like to make, so we'll take a closer look inside. So let's take a look inside. This is Collection 9 Mode at Rowan. There's 15 designs in here for men and women. You can see from the front there are designs by Quail Studio, Black Sheep favourite Martin Story, Chloe Thurlow, Georgia Farrell and Lisa Richardson, and there really are some crackers. So let's go through. I do think they've used some incredible models in this as well. This is just an overview of some of the patterns that you're going to see in here. All the patterns are done in a monochrome palette, and quite often they're shown in 2 different colourways. The yarns they've used for this one are Brush Fleece, Kid Classic, Alpaca Classic and Alpaca Soft. So for great basic Rowan yarns, although basic isn't, they don't feel basic when you touch them, that might be the wrong word, but they're 4 yarns that are very much part of the Rowan stable. So introduction to the designers, and then we get on to the patterns. So look at this. There are lots and lots of patterns in here that have been really popular with the team, and I think this one is brilliant. This is Bayswater. This is in Alpaca Classic. Just gorgeous, the 2-tone, and then you do see it later on in the book. I think it's just in 1 colour later on in the book. So that's Bayswater. Then you've got Bow. This would be a fabulous, fabulous pattern to go underneath blazers, etc. I'd make mine slightly shorter. It is quite a long look. Remember, only ever a recipe. You can change the length, etc. whenever you want. Love Bank. Love this where they've done the colour change on the wrong side. Can you see? So it just gives this nice little detail. But again, a really basic, easy to knit pattern. Bond. Now I will say I did have all the yarn out in the shop yesterday for this one because I think it's great. But Amy's also got her eye on this one. I think it's a great use of colours, lovely shape, and it's in brush fleece so it'd knit up in no time. This is a perfect sweater. Oh, sorry, that was me kicking the camera. Again, I would make the roll neck slightly shorter, but I love this really nice sort of big rib detail that you can see going through. I wouldn't want to knit all that in black either, but I think later on you do see it in a cream. This is Covent. This is done with 3 strands of Alpaca Classic together. Imagine how quickly that one would knit up. Again, I'd make it a bit shorter. A lot of these in here are very long length, and they're on a model that's going to be a lot taller than me as well. Now, I love this. I think this is such a fabulous easy wear cardigan. It looks stunning, really simple stitch technique. And look at this one. This is a real Marmite project because you can see, if you see here, you can see the edging and so on. And it's an unusual fabric because it doesn't really look knitted. It looks more like it's woven. But that's Finsbury. Then you've got Manor. I really like this. I have, again, this is another one. I've had the yarn out today. This is in Kid Classic. I've had the yarn out. I've priced it up. It's on my desk. And it's really, really lovely. So that's Manor. And then Whitehall. Again, I've decided this season I really need some basic jumpers to throw on. It gets really cold in the shop. And I think this is a fabulous jumper in brushed fleece. I think the smallest size uses 8 balls. And then Grange, look at that. Brilliant unisex cowl. Then we do go on to a lot of the men's patterns. We've got Oxford, which is this nice smart beanie. Bank, which is this lovely tank top. Again, great stitch detail here. And you could always make this a bit longer as well. And unisex doesn't have to be just for men. I am trying to talk a bit louder because the tea shop's just got really noisy. And then we're on Highgate. I'm actually using a stitch pattern that's very, very similar to this at the moment. But that's a great slouchy sweater. And then Holland. There you go. And then you're onto the pattern pages. So that is Mode Collection 9.